So I will discuss about database. The application that I will use is Microsoft Access. So let's go. You are now going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and are set to decimal place. Okay. So examine the file N2302 vgames.csv and identify the most appropriate field to set up as a primary key and close this file. I want to emphasize the primary key. You can set a field as a primary key when the value in that particular field is unique for each record that available in the table. Okay, so now we will open the file. It will be here in this folder, and then I will open this one. Now, usually when I open this file, the one that I want to check is about about whether the computer can read the data correctly or not. So I will look on the alignment. Let's say game title. I think this one is a text as a data type, so all of them should be like aligned, including also the rank. Look, consistent, right? And then also for the second column, the rank, all of them is right line, so that one's a text. Game code, also all left aligned, but not for the platform. And it's accepted. Why? Because some of the platform only consists of numbers. But I believe the data type for platform is text, so there is no problem with that one. Later we can make this one as a text, the number. And then the release year, the genre, the game publisher, all of them are consistent in the alignment, including this one, the global sales and also the price, all of them right aligned. So that one is okay. Now, the next one that we will decide from this CSV is the primary key, right? Now, if you briefly look on the column that available here, maybe you will say like, well, for from here to here, all records get a unique number for the rank, right? But is it true? Now, to check whether there is a duplicate value in this column, you can do like this one. You click on the B, on the column name B, and then you go to the data and find this. In the data tool, there is a remove duplicate. So you click on that one and just continue with the current selection only for the ranks and then remove duplicate. And they just say, okay, and it says there is a two duplicate values. So it means actually rank cannot be used as a primary key because uh, some, some, what values are used more than once, right? So after that, the one I will do, I will um, undo it just to make sure that nothing is gone. Yeah, no records get an empty value for the ranks, and then maybe we will look on the column name. Which one is the most appropriate one? Maybe game code, right? So we will check it also, like column C, and then we go remove duplicate, continue with current, remove duplicate. Okay, no duplicate. So for sure, we will set the game code as the primary key. So we close the document without saving it because we just want to check. And then after that, we go to the database, right? We go to the database, we use access, and then after that we go blank database, leave it database 4, and then if you want to save it in a specific place, you can, like for example, download and then go here. You are supposed to save it in the working folder anyway. But right now I don't have a working folder. for this video purpose, so it's okay. This one just close all, and then after that to import, you go to the external data, new data source from file, and then text file, and then after that choose the file that you want to import. It will be on the download, and then double click here, double click there, double click there, and then we select this file, and then okay. And then after that, yeah, and then after that this one next, and then we will say that the first row contains the field name, and then we will check whether the data type for each of them is correct or not. We will look on this one. This one will be text, number, text, text, number, text, text, number, number. Okay, we will check. So this one text, number, text, text, number, text, text, um, and then number, number. Yeah, double long integer are numbers. And then after that, choose my own primary, and then this one will be code, and then next, and then finish. We're done with this one, and then we go to here, double click, and then design view, because in here some of the fields have a specific properties that need to be stored in the database in the table, which is global cells should be consistent three decimal place. We will look here first, dataset view. In the global cells, the decimal number, the digit behind the dot is very, there is three decimal place, one, two, right? We will make it consistent three. Now, how to do that? You go to the global cells, and then at the format, you make it fixed. You need to make it fixed, and the decimal place, you make it three. Now, if you save it, and then you go back to the design view, and no, go to the dataset view, then it become like that one. All three digit behind the dot. Okay, and then after that, it's also said that for the price, two decimal place, and I think it's okay for us to also set the currency symbol to decimal place for that. So we go to the design view, this one, and then we will make the format currency euro right now, and then this one we will make it to done, save. That is it view, done. Okay, now how about the others? For the rank, zero decimal place, release here, zero decimal place. For the display here, you just need to be sure that when you produce like a form or report, for the rank and release here, there is no decimal place. For the global sales, the decimal place. And for the price, it should have currency symbol with two decimal place. Okay, every time you produce a printout. Now, set the identifier field as the primary key already. Save the data. Screenshot for the evidence document. You do get it. How to do that? Okay. And then after that, you need to import the platform as a new table. Field names and data types. Just use the one that are provided already. Set the platform as a primary key. So the same step, external data, new data source from file, text file. Then in here, instead of choosing this one, we already have it. Then we go to platform, and then okay. And then next, and this one is the first row contains field name. And then primary key will be the platform. And then next, and then finish. As an additional information, if you like every time you import the data and you only get one table for that, it means your import runs successfully. But if you get two tables, it means your import process uh, doesn't run successfully. Okay, it means some of the records are failed to be imported to your database. Okay, And then I think we don't have to change the design view of the platform table. So we just close all because usually you will, after this, you will create the relationship between two tables, create one to many relationship between platform in the platform table and platform in the games table. Now, we go before you create a relationship, you need to be sure that all tables are closed, like this one. And then you go to the database tools and relationship, choose all the tables, and then close. And then after that, you click on the platform, and drag it to the platform that available in the games like this. Now, for the evidence, you can screenshot these windows because in here you will be able to see the relationship between these two tables and the relationship type is one to many. But if you want to use the visual one here, the graphic one for this particular question, then you need to click on the enforce referential integrity. By clicking on the enforce referential integrity, you will see that oh, the relationship between these two tables is one to many. If you don't tick that, then this symbol, the one and the many here, will not be displayed. Okay, so right click and then save layout and then close. And then after that, we go to the next one. In the games table, locate the record game code AC105. Now, how to do that? You double click on the game, and then after that, on the search here, you can type like AC105, enter. And then in here, you can change it. Like, what is the one that you need to change the the rank, and then after that, the village year, and then after that, the genre action. Okay, we're done with that one, and then check your data entry for error, save the data, and then add the following as a new record in the games table. Well, you can, if you want, you can like right click on the tab and save, and then to add a new record, you can go to here and then click on the new record, and then you type it. The Sprinter 134, and then after that, EC 149, and then after that, um, GD, and then 199, action, when interactive, and then after that, 0.230, and then the last one is 12 and 80, like that one, and then you can click and save, and then you're done, close all. Now, after that, we will create a table. We will create a tabular report using these two tables. So for that one, first you need to create a query. So click on the create, and then after that query design, double click on those two tables because it says that it will use two tables, both tables. And then after we will find the points that show or inform you like what kind of what fields that you need on that report. And then it will be stated on the second point, shows only the field rank game title. So you will go to the rank game title, and then after that, release year genre, release year and then genre. And then after that, global sales, and then after that, console name, right? Console names, and then we're done with that one. And then we go to the criteria. It says that a game title includes the text port. It means the text port can be available at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. So we will use the function like. Now, how to apply it in the query? We find the game title first, look on the criteria of the game title here, and then actually you just write it, this one, sport, this one. It means I don't care what is the character that available before and after, and it can be also empty for the star. So when you press tab, then automatically the function like will be added there. Now, after that, the release year 2011 or later for the release year, yeah. So, release year here, it will be greater than equal to 2011. Done. Now, after that, you save it and just keep it query one is fine. And then you go to the dataset view and there you are. This is the result. You can check it that the release year is 2011 or later, and then all the game title will have the word sport. It can be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. After you're done with that one, you can save, and then after that close, and then after that your purpose is to make a table, no, report using that query. So you click on the create report wizard and choose the query. This is the query that you want to use, query one, and select all the um, fields next. And then in here, make sure that the level of all fields are equal. Because why? Because you are not instructed to you are not being instructed to group the data. Yeah. So this one also still the same. And then for the sorting, you do it on the design view. And then in here, the layout will be tabular report, like this one, tabular report. And then the orientation is portrait, so it's already portrait. Next. And then what is the title? The title is Sports Titles Released since 2011. So you write it here, Sports Releases, I don't know, Sport, titles released since 2011. Is it correct? Titles released since 2011. Yes, and then next. Nah, after that, on the second point, besides do not group the data, you also need to be sure that the data and label display info in on what? On the tabular report. This one is your tabular report. And if you see this one, the content of the game title is not fully visible. The title here, the header of the field heading is not fully visible. So you need to adjust the width. Just need to go to the layout view. After that, you can close this and you adjust it. Click on this one, shift, select this one, adjust it. So the width of the data and the title is the same, and then you move it to there. And then this one also the same thing. Make it bigger, wider, I mean. And then the genre, this one is too wide. So I think this one is enough for all. So I will move it to here. Why? Because I need space for the release here. This one. And also for the game title, I need to make sure it's fully visible. Oh, this one is quite long. Okay, so I will do like this one. We'll move it a little bit to there. Yeah. So I think everything is fully visible now. Yeah. The data and also the title. So this one is okay. I will like save it first. Save the change. This one is the print preview. This is the result. If you print it, it will look like this one. Looks neat. And then after we go back to the questions. So this one done, the first point, the second point done, and then we will sort the data ascending based on the release year. So we will go back to the layout view, and then after that we click on the sort, and we will sort it based on the release year ascending. So at sort, release year ascending, meaning from the smallest to the largest. And then we're done with that one. Okay, you can see the result for the release year from the smallest to the biggest. And then after that, page orientation is already portrayed, fits on a single page. You can check it from the print preview. In here, you only have one page. Okay. And then after that includes only title sport titles released since 2011. Blah, 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 blah. Already has your name, center number, and candidate number on the report. Now for that one, you need to go to the design view. And we just replace the date here, the today's date. So you click on the box, delete it, and then after that on the report design, click on the label here, and after that you click in on this one to write, and you can use that one to write your name, your center ID, and also your candidate number. And then after that, before you print it, just check it again one more time on the print preview. If everything looks fine, everything fully visible, then you can print it. And make sure on your printout you have your name, your center ID, and candidate number. Okay. And then after that, we close this. We go to the next questions. This one, again, you will create a tabular report using both tables and it will be landscape, right? So we will go again to the create and then query design, double click on both table, close, and then find the point that show which field that will be used for the report. It will be game title, rank, genre, game title, rank, genre, and then after that, game title, rank, genre, console name, release year, console name, release year, and then after that, publisher price, game publisher price, and then discount price, which is on the second point, there is an information about it. That one is calculated at runtime field. So how to deal with that one? First, you type first the discount underscore price as a field name. So discount underscore price. And then after that, for the formula, that one come from a formula. So the equal to sign is a colon symbol for this. Okay. And then we go to the second point, contains a new field discount price, which is calculated at a runtime. This field will display a new price after 5% discount has been applied. Use price multiplied by 95 divided by 100 price. Price is the name of a field. Okay. So first you need to put the square bracket, and then after that you write price, and then you times it by 95. After you times it by 95, I get used to with this one. I will put the bracket first to make sure that the computer will do the multiplication first. So price multiplied by 95, and then after that, the result of that one, I will times it with 100. And because this one is a price, you still remember that that one should be currency, which is we use the euro and two decimal place. So right click on this one, properties, and then after that you click on this one, euro. Okay. And then after that you save it. Query 2 is fine, and then after that you can show dataset view and you will see something like this one. Now the discounted price, there is like two decimal place there. Well, we try to eliminate that, but if cannot, then we will do it later on the report. We will check it first, design view. Again, click on this one and then property sheet and then decimal place. Yes, there is. So in here, I will make two decimal place for that euro, and then done. We save it again and then we go to the dataset view. I hope everything will be okay. I think this one is wrong, right? This one is wrong. Why the price is bigger than this? It's a discount, right? So we go back to here. We will check discount price. Is the price times the, oh, not times 100, but divided by 100, guys. Okay, so save and then dataset view. So this one looks better. So the price decreasing 5%. So I think this one is okay. Now we go to the criteria because 15 record, 500 record are too many for the test. So we go to the for the criteria, guys. So number point two, point three, almost done. Point one, the genre action or adventure. So genre action or adventure. Can we do like this? Adventure. And then after that, rank is 200 or less. So it means smaller than, okay? This one, the rank is equal, less than or equal to what? 100 or 200? Um, 200. Okay, and then we save it. We go to the dataset view, and I hope we will get less records. Yes, 42 is okay. So this one is fine. We save it already, and then we close it, and then we go to the report, guys. So create and then report wizard, and we will create a report using the query two. We will select all the fields, make sure all the fields will have the same level. Why? Because do not group the data. This one, there is do not group the data, and then again remember landscape, tabular, right? Ascending, descending with the sorting we do it later, and then this one tabular landscape next, and then the title. What is the title? Top entertainment games, right? Includes only the title. So top entertainment games, top entertainment games like this one, and then finish. We're done with this one. And remember on the third point, it says that with the data labels display in full. So we need to be sure that all of them are fully visible. I think for the title, the game title is not, and then I don't know, the heading, some of them is not fully visible, discount, and this one, the release year, right? So we need to adjust. We go to the design view, and then it's time for us to adjust this. This one I can make it smaller. I will give a space first for the game title. Now I will be quiet. You can do it quietly for this one. Okay. I think now the title and also the data are fully visible. You can check it one more time. Oh no, this one is not, right? Okay. Mm. Yeah, this one is fully visible now. We will check it again one more time on the brain preview. Just be careful with this one. Don't lose any point just because of the data is not fully visible or the title is not fully visible. Okay? Even at 1 point only. Don't. I think this one is okay. So now we go to the next one. It will be what? So we're done with this one. We're done with this one, and then we're done with this one. And sort the data descending based on the genre. So descending based on the genre, we can go to the layout view. genre descending. So you click on the genre descending, it means the on the top. And then after that, we go to the next question, ascending order or based on the rank. So rank ascending order. So we're done with that one. And then after that, we go to the next one, landscape already fit a single page swipe. A single page swipe meaning that all the content is fit on the page swipe, on a single page swipe, but it can use more than one page actually horizontally or the height. Okay. Include only the title, top entertainment games. This one is okay. Calculate the earliest release year and place this before the release year column at the end of the report. And usually the next one will be the label of the calculation here. So for these two, we will use the text box and we will do it on the design view. So design view is over here. And for the any formula that available on the report will be placed on the report footer because the calculation usually will be displayed at the end of the report on the last page of the report. So it means on the report footer. And then we go to the report design. And for the formula, we will use the text box. Now, how to get the earliest one? So you will use the function min and then opening bracket, closing bracket like an Excel, but you will find the min from the field name. So you use the square bracket first, and then after that, inside the square bracket, you write the name of the field. And then after that, usually on the IGCSE, they ask you to screenshot this. Before you do the screenshot, make sure that the formula is fully visible. And then after that, for the label, it says what? For the label, we will drag it a little bit further from the text box. Earliest games release, so double click on previous game release like this, right? Earliest game release. And then after that has your name, center ID, blah, 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 blah. So it's available on every page. On every page, it means you put it on the page footer. Again, we don't need the date, so delete the date. Use the label. You click on the page footer area, and that is time for you to write your name, center ID, and candidate number. And then we're done with this one. Go back uh, to the layout view in here, and then it says that this one should be available below the release year column. So you just drag it like this one. Okay. And then because I don't want to see a border here, you can right click on this one, you select and then right click properties, and then after that on the border style you make it transparent. And then if you want to put this one closer, it's fine, you just drag it to here. And we're done. And we go to the print preview again one more time to make sure everything is okay. This one, and then we go to the next page. The name is still there and the calculation is there. And I think it's okay and you can print it. But before that, we save it. I think we're done with this one. Thank you.